Hey Internet! My name is Sebbi and welcome back to the coffee break in Minecraft. Today is Wednesday, January 7th, 2015, and yeah, we are back with some burning things outside, but I hope we are creeper free so that we can venture out. And yeah, indeed, I think we are creeper free, so I can open up my door and we can start this new episode. And I like to use this episode to find the right spot for my new building project. I have decided now to build at first my new house, a huge and gigantic mansion, or maybe a little bit smaller, I'm not quite sure, but I like to build a new house and I like to build it on top of a mountain, so I have to investigate some mountains around my cabin in order to find a good and flat building area, and I like to start with this mountain over there. And yeah, so while I'm walking over there, I have to apologize a bit for the confusion and the discussion I've caused in the last episode, because I wasn't quite sure about the New Horizons spacecraft. And so I said, well, it had a flyby at Neptune, but no, I mixed up some news. Last year in August, it crossed the orbit of Neptune, but it had only a flyby at Jupiter. And so yeah, no flyby at Neptune, nothing connected with Neptune, except for the fact that it crossed the orbit of Neptune in the last year, and now it's on a good road to Pluto and to arrive at Pluto. And yeah, I can't wait for the first images of this dwarf planet. And well, I already talked about this in the last episode, and this is more or less even the dwarf planet here, because here the Dawn spacecraft is on its way to Sirius, also a dwarf planet, but in the asteroid belt. And yeah, so it's really an interesting and exciting year with a lot of hopefully new and exciting results from deep space missions. And speaking about space missions, yesterday on December 6th, there should have been their first rocket launch of the year, a Falcon 9 rocket launch with the Dragon capsule, with some supplies for the International Space Station. But unfortunately, or well, I can say, luckily, they needed to scrap the mission, because let me just quote spaceflightnow.com. Tuesday's Falcon 9 countdown was aborted moments before liftoff after the SpaceX launch team detected an issue with the rocket's upper stage steering system. So yeah, they found an issue with the steering system of the upper stage, and so they had to scrap it. And well, for me, it's fortunate a little bit, because I wanted to see this. It was a noon launch, basically, for me over here in Europe. And yeah, so I wasn't at home, and yeah, so as I looked at my watch, I saw, okay, it's now past the launch time, and I missed it. And then as I returned, I checked my Twitter feed, and I saw, okay, a scrub was announced. And then I started to read the news, and yeah, okay, an issue with steering system. So bad for SpaceX, but are more or less good for me, so that I'm able to hopefully see the next launch. The next launch is now scheduled for Friday, 5:09 a.m. Eastern Time, or 10:09 GMT. So another, well, a late morning launch for me in good old Europe. And yeah, I'm really excited about this, because apart from the fact that it's the first rocket launch of the year 2015, it's also hopefully the first step towards the reusable first stage of the Falcon 9 rocket, because SpaceX has already deployed an automated barge into the Atlantic Ocean, and the thing is now swimming out there somewhere. and is waiting for the upper stage of the, no, not for the upper stage, for the first stage of the Falcon 9 rocket. And well, it's equipped once again with these landing legs, and they will try to land their first stage on top of the barge. And well, this is really amazing, and this is really a great endeavor. And well, they aren't expecting so good results because well, they are saying, okay, it's about 50-50 chance that this thing. Oh, this would be also an amazing building site. This would be great if I could build something out here. Then I could. Can I even see my cabin? No. Oh, yeah. I can barely see my cabin. It's over there. And I am not able to see my airfield. I just can see the approaching traffic. Okay. This mountain is a little bit too far away. But we can see the 2014 monument. Well, it's a little bit hard to see from this position. Maybe I should create it out of a different material. Maybe out of netherrack, or how is this red thing called? Which I can ignite. I think it was netherrack. Maybe I should improve it later on, but we will see. And yeah, this would be so amazing if this is a success and they are able to land this on top of the ship. And well, of course, they are doing this with the ship and out in the Atlantic Ocean because later on they are dreaming of the moment that they can basically return the first stage back to the launch pad, or pretty close to the launch pad, to a designated landing area. But well, because they are not quite sure if this is really working, they can't risk to bring it back to maybe even populated areas, and then the thing crashes or explodes or whatever. So yeah, they need to do at first some training and a lot of tests with this floating landing spot. But yeah, this is really a great idea, and I hope it will be a success. And I even hope that we can see some images from this, because all the previous return attempts of the first stage of the Falcon 9 rocket were all the time a little bit blurry. Well, on the one hand, because there were only cameras on the outsides of the first stage, and yeah, there were sometimes a loss in the signal, and yeah, it wasn't so great. And so I hope they have now mounted even some cameras to the ship, and I hope they will release it. And well, I don't expect a live stream, but this would be even more amazing if we can see a live stream of the first stage returning back to the Atlantic Ocean and hopefully successfully landing on top of the ship. This would be so amazing. And yeah, so this is a great project. And yeah, so that's why I was a little bit sad, as I thought, okay, I missed the launch, but no, I was lucky. I was able, okay, now we are in the cloud layer. Well, of course, I could disable the clouds, but I think they add an additional flare to the landscape, and whoa, this is quite steep. And so I like to keep the clouds activated. Over there would be even another great. What is this? Is this a floating block of something? Would be amazing. I need to investigate this. Okay, but I think, well, this is even another nice building spot. But oh, I'm just looking here at my clock. I think we should return back to the cabin. Well, I do have my bed. I could even stay out here overnight. This might be also a solution. Because, wow, down there is... This is a really interesting landscape. This is amazing. Down there is a cave. And I like to investigate this. I think it's getting a little bit too late. I think I'm not able to return anymore back to my cabin, so I think we need to spend the night outside. And here's a lot of gravel. Maybe this is a perfect spot for my Iceland experience. And I don't even need to build it down here. I could create some kind of volcano, and I could add down there some lava, and then I would have my perfect Iceland experience with so much gravel and, well, not so much cows. It should be rather more sheep. And yeah, this is amazing. Well, it could extend a little bit more, but this is exactly what I wanted, and I don't even need to build it. I just need to bring down some lava. Well, I haven't seen a volcano with some active magma and hot lava out there in Iceland, but this would be so great. I think I should definitely mark the spot, but before I can do this, let me sleep under the stars. That okay. Sleep under the stars. Okay, so I'm now totally distracted by this beautiful point. How can I mark this? Do I have still my netherrack? No, but I could, so that I hopefully can find the spot again. Where is my cabin? Compass. My cabin would be probably somewhere in this direction. So I would approach this. Yeah, over there is this other vantage point. So if I place a lot of torches over here, I might be able to see it from this spot over there, so that I can find this volcano once again. This is amazing. This is great. Okay, Falcon 9 launch. I'm looking forward to this. And then what else? Okay, this is great. What else is going on? Oh yeah, I said I wasn't at home because I was, on the one hand, I was out to get a new haircut. Yeah, it was time. I have very slight curly hair, and so it's not so easy to see at the first time that the hair is getting lengthy. And here, at some point, suddenly I noticed that the hair is getting over my ears, and I mostly notice this after I took a shower and I have wet hairs, because at this point, well, they are not curled. Oh, there's a burning zombie. This would be also a nice mountain because it has so many steep sides, but I'm not quite sure if I can climb on top of this mountain. I don't like to change too much the landscape in order to get somewhere up. Well, I will at first climb on top of this mountain, and I was going in this direction because I saw some interesting spot, some floating things. Wow, wow! Look at this canyon! Look at this canyon! Then there's some lava, and then here's some waterfalls, and wow! This is totally amazing. I have selected an amazing landscape. This is so great. Wow. I'm totally amazed by this. This is so beautiful. Okay, I'd like to investigate a little bit more of this mountain. Let me get my clock out so that I can start walking back home, maybe at noon, so that I get back home when we have sunset. And well, then I think the first mountain was the best mountain for my building project, even though this mountain here is pretty spectacular. Maybe I will change my mind. I'm not quite sure yet. But yeah, okay. Yeah, at first, new haircut. Here where my hairs were really lengthy, and well, it was even like a joke, as I said. Okay, wait. There's a sheep. I want to see one thing. Wasn't here somewhere this floating thing? But I can get up to this mountain. This is great. So yeah, I was even joking as, what is this? I guess this is a rabbit. Hi. A black rabbit. Okay, interesting. Yeah, this mountain would be also quite interesting. But, well, the landscape isn't as spectacular as over there. So it's nice, but not nice enough for me to build the thing. And okay, it's getting noon. I think I should start returning. And I'm so amazed by the landscape. This is so beautiful with all these mountains and valleys and waterfalls. This is so cool. Oh, there are some more rabbits. Interesting. Okay, how do I get down? And then I was also, well, on the one hand, I'm looking, as I already said in one episode, I'm looking for a certain camera, and there, so I was out after I got my haircut, and I was looking through the office of a shop, and then one of the salesmen came to me, and well, he asked if I need help and so on. And as I pointed at the one camera, he said I should return on Thursday because on Thursday they will have a special offer. So I'm not quite sure what the special offer is, if this is an offer I can't refuse, or yeah, I'm not quite sure. In this case, I will return on Thursday once again to the shop to find out, or maybe I'll find even some commercials or anything like this where they announce already the offer. And yeah, so I will return to this, and then I am also looking, or I was looking a little bit for. Oh, there's the volcano once again. I was looking for a tablet. At some point I like to have a tablet because I think yeah, it could really be quite useful at some point. And so I was looking for a tablet, and well, this is really not easy to find a good tablet because, well, there are so many different options available. And speaking about new things and new options, I am also looking for quite a while for a new purse because, well, my old one is pretty old. I was going to school. I think it was high school, or well, in Germany it's Gymnasium, so it can be maybe a little bit compared to high school. Uh, so I was there, and um, yeah, during this time at some year or so, I bought this, or was it even elementary school? I'm not quite sure. It was pretty early. And well, I'm still using this old purse, and at some point I think I should buy a new one because, well, on the one hand, it's getting maybe a little bit out of style, and on the other hand, there are a few issues which happened over time, and so yeah, I think at some point I need to find a new one, and buying a new purse is totally crazy because I'm a little bit picky about the pocket for the coins because I always get a lot of coins back in change, and here then I end up with a huge amount of coins, and most of the purses I have found so far have only a very small pocket for the coins. And wait, I wanted to climb up on this thing to hopefully see my volcano. This would be amazing. And yeah, so I'm not quite sure. I hoped a little bit that I might be lucky and I get a new purse on Christmas because as a Christmas gift because I announced something like, okay, I'm looking for a purse, but well, I then I got only the I can't see this. Maybe when it's getting dark that we then can see some lights on the ground, and we can locate with this the point. It's getting dark. Well, we have some time left, but yeah, I think I will build this house over there on top of this mountain, and of course the old cabin will remain there. And yeah, so I haven't got a purse. Well, exactly because of this, because it's so hard to find the right one. And so I should look, and I should try my very best to find a new one. And yeah, so I was even shopping for a purse, but I haven't found one, of course, because as I said, I'm picky with the coin pockets. And yeah, okay, well, that was yesterday, and that's why I would have missed the rocket launch. And okay, the sun is about to set. This is good because I start to run out of things to talk about, and yeah, I just can repeat once again. If you do have a question, just ask it in the comments, and I will try my very best to answer them because, well, this gives me something to talk about. And if I do have something to talk about, then I can fill more episodes, or I can more easily fill. I don't want to fall down here. And okay, uh, yeah, I think I'm not quite sure. There is some lights, but or is down there my portal? I guess over there is the portal, the nether portal. I guess that's why there is some light over there. Yeah, that's why this cave is with lights, because, well, I remember that there was this waterfall. So yeah, and I think we can even see a little bit the portal down there, but maybe just a little bit we can see something over here. There are some bright dots. I don't think you are able to see this on YouTube, but I think exactly at this point where I'm currently pointing with my cursor is this volcano side. This is cool. This is definitely amazing. Okay, time to return back to the cabin, and yeah, this is already the end of the second episode of Coffee Break in Minecraft of 2015. And with this, I like to thank you for watching. I hope you liked this, and I hope I haven't said something stupid again, like yeah, New Horizons had a flyby at Neptune or so. No, 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 it was just Jupiter. And yeah, so in this case, thank you so much for watching again. I hope you will be joining me on Sunday. In this case, until next time, my name is Sebbi. See you!